Hey there, welcome to SaveryTech Presents. My name is Scott Avery. I am the CEO of SaveryTech LLC. We have been a business here in Southwest Michigan for a little over 2 years. I want to go into this episode a little bit about my background and what I can bring to the table through my business, as well as giving you a little bit of insight on my work history and where I am coming from. Let's start with education. Education is not the give all for knowing everything about IT. There is no substitute for experience. I bring to you a little over 23 years of experience in all sorts of different fields in IT, from every level to starter to third level engineering troubleshooting for large businesses and corporations. The first degree that I received was from Lake Michigan College out of Benton Harbor. It was in computer networking. We got an associate's there. I had graduated with honors. I also have a bachelor's degree in computer networking as well from Davenport University in Grand Rapids, where I graduated with high honors, as well as following up with that for my master's degree there at Davenport as well in cybersecurity, where I graduated with highest honors. It was really cool to get a 4.0 on my master's degree, but more or less, the big thing about that is I've learned how to do some pretty darn good documentation and write papers in APA style in a specific font and format, and have all sorts of cool things like references and table of contents. Like I said, there's no substitute for experience out in the field, but it is definitely a good base of operations. As for my work history, I actually started out wanting to be a chef, which led me down certain employment paths. A good part of my youth was spent working over at Cracker Barrel here in Southwest Michigan, in Stevensville. Shout out to all my friends who I haven't talked to in a while. From there, I actually used that as a place to be working and funding my first degree from Lake Michigan College. I started in the IT field as actually a work study program over at Lake Michigan College, where I got to work first level support for the IT room there. Well, I was taking classes, which is really cool. Over the years, I've worked at several big places, from Stryker Medical Instruments to Borges Hospital, Parago Pharmaceuticals, Palisades Nuclear Plant, Allegan County Government, and several others in between. I worked under several different acronyms in these, and I could explain that here just for a few moments. I've worked under HIPAA, which is our Health Insurance Portability and Privacy Act, which is in play at any place with healthcare and pharmaceuticals. I've worked under LEAN and CGIS, which are acronyms for our law enforcement and criminal justice networks. I've worked at all levels, from entry level help desk all the way to third level engineering, troubleshooting large scale issues, finding solutions. One thing I do bring to the table is a very good understanding of tech, and especially about the security around that. We have a privacy policy here. Any of my client information is mine and mine alone. I tend not to share it. I'm a little greedy that way, and that makes it good for both of us. And this is going to conclude this first third take episode of SaveryTech Presents. Again, I'm Scott Avery. I am the CEO here. If you got any questions or want to follow up, give me a call weekdays, Eastern Standard Time. Our business line is 616 613-6793. It takes both calls and texts. You can also reach out to us at info@SaveryTech.com, and that is SaveryTech.com. Thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to talking a little bit about my business and what we can offer you in our next episode of Savory Tech Presents. Have a good one.